2024 has already produced some insanely viral moments. First, let's take a look at Kason Anger. This kid is only in 4th grade, but has been going viral for years. You can tell the class of 2032 PG has been in the lab because his game keeps improving. Meet me at the rim, son. Megan Thee Stallion just pulled up to the Lakers game and she was sitting courtside, and D'Angelo Russell just so happened to crash into her. He probably accidentally slid into the DMs as well. Chris Paul's 8th grade son was going off at EYBL. Chris Jr. is really starting to move like his pops out there. And he made people in the comments feel old and washed up because not long ago he was making faces at Blake Griffin. Another NBA kid who's been going crazy is Dominique Wilkins' son Jacob. He could be the bounciest player in the class of 2025. Look how he grabs a backboard. That is insane. And keeping it in the NBA family, we got Jamal Crawford's 7th grade son JJ. He's playing up for the 8th grade team, and you can see the similarities in his game. And then we got Trae Young's little brother Timothy. Trae Young posted this video on his story and said he wasn't this height until his senior year of high school. But get this, Timothy Young is only in 7th grade. He's a prospect to look out for in the 2029 class. I love seeing this energy from the crowd. The big fella gets the ball and then cashes out the triple. The caption said it perfectly. One thing I know for certain, that day will not be forgotten. So far in 2024, we think Ace Bailey has the best high school dunk. A windmill on somebody is crazy work. And Anthony Edwards has been acting up in the NBA. Ant-Man said that this was the best dunk of his entire career. And the best college dunk might have come from the national championship game. Cam Heidi didn't win, but he can put this down as the best dunk of the tourney. And Jacob Stewart, I was not familiar with your game. Watch out for the wet floor sign, folks. 8th grader Steven's son put on a show at Nike Junior EYBL. He's the teammate of Jamal Crawford's son, JJ. So y'all probably know most of these moments just happen in April, but it's been a wild start to the year. Let's take a look back. First we had Cat Williams' interview and the 4.97 40. But in the basketball scene, Overtime Elite got heated after Cam Wilder pulled up. Dale Jones knocks down the nice midi and then goes to get the ball, and this scuffle breaks out. These boys had to be restrained. Mighty Mouse Romello Hill was going crazy in warm-ups. At only 5'6", his bounce is actually insane. Check out this dunk. In that same weekend, Uncle Drew caught this dunk. The dunk was insane, but what did he say after that? Later in the month of January, we pulled up to the Snowball Classic, and the parents got more heated than the kids did. But this kid lightened up the mood with his celebrations. He had to think about it for a second. Silencer by LeBron. In the middle of the month, we got the world's tallest teenager, Olivier Ryu. He absolutely went crazy this game. He was blocking shots and he was dunking the ball, but this is crazy. I'ma slow-mo this for you. Bro is holding onto the rim while his feet are on the ground. That is insane. And that next day in January, we pulled up to Cooper Flag, and this kid was talking trash, but he poked the bear. Cooper ended up going off. He was throwing down all kinds of dunks. And speaking of, we also got Toby Fournier, the best female dunker in this generation. And we ended January with a bang. Jack McCaffrey caught this nasty body on January 30th. And then it's to the next month, February. We started the month out hot with Mullet Mamba. He's been a fan favorite over the last couple years. He went crazy at AAU State, and we got him in middle school ball against a tough inner city team from Waterloo, Iowa. In the middle of that month, we got AJ Devonta, the #1 junior in the country, teamed up with the #1 sophomore Tyran Stokes, and they put on a show. AJ was catching light bodies, and Tyran was letting it be known that they are strapping people up. And you already know we caught one of Tyran's signature tomahawk dunks. Kids are getting crazier and crazier every day. No Diddy. At least he made the shot. but the game must have been on Valentine's Day. We went out to Memphis and caught Cooper acting a fool. He got this off the tip, and then this is when he caught a nice little body, but the stare down was even better. This also happened in February. This is not a light body. Holy moly. And it's crazy, we really got a 7-foot 7th grader before we got GTA 6. They even pushed that back a year, by the way. So this girl, Sanaya Burks, went for a 75-point triple-double. Yes, 75-point triple-double on senior night. The Texas State commit is gonna make noise next year. It's safe to say middle schoolers are evolving. Catching them off the backboard is crazy. Earlier in March, we got Nelson the Prodigy's little brother Niles Newman, and he's only in 6th grade. But it's safe to say he's one of the best shooters in middle school. And he actually looks like he's in 6th grade. Some of these kids, I don't know about. But his teammate, Terry T3 Holt, was coming after ankles. In his debut, he dropped this kid, and he was hitting shots from all over the floor. And at that same event, Rajon Rondo was coaching his 6th grade son. And he doesn't only look like him, he also plays like him. Pierre might end up being a better shooter than his pops, but he can also facilitate. And he has this big man on his team, 6'7" 12-year-old Jacob Carter. He's also listed at 235 pounds. As you can imagine, he absolutely dominates in the paint. Rondo Elite was unstoppable that weekend, and they ended up winning the championship. And speaking of big fellas, this guy was protecting the pocket. Prime example of you are playing the wrong sport. And I'm not sure if y'all been watching what Dior Johnson has been doing in JUCO, but he is putting up numbers. He had 43 in his first JUCO playoff game, and they ended up getting the win. Y'all think the former 5-star has a chance to make it to the league? Comment below. And I had to put this little guy at the end of the video because he's been going viral all year. Coach Christopher Best's 5-year-old son is absolutely hilarious. The crazy thing is he knows a lot more about basketball than some of the coaches out there. This kid has a bright future.
There you go. There you go.
Speaking of coaching, this is how I feel when y'all don't subscribe. Thank you for watching. Please like and comment.